The Warner Robins councilman who won re-election by 1 vote can now anticipate the state to inquire into allegations against him. Charlie Bibb is accused of breaking election laws on Election Day by several people.
The board announced at its meeting tonight that everything they found will be turned over to the Secretary of State's office. Fariha Abrar was at tonight's meeting and says folks who show up hope the final results of the investigation will bring about the truth on what happened election night.
Kristen Kiefer claims she saw Councilman Bibb park his truck, wave hello at her, then walk inside a polling precinct wearing a campaign shirt before polls closed on election night.
So within 10 minutes, I had called the Board of Elections and spoken with one of the staff members here.
Kiefer's lived in Houston County for nearly 30 years, almost her whole life. Since 2021, she's served as a chairperson of the Houston County Democrats.
I think every political organization in the state, takes election integrity very seriously, and public trust is paramount.
A handful of witnesses from the Mossy Creek Middle School precinct spoke up after Kiefer's accusations were publicly reported about what they believe they also saw. Councilman Charlie Bibb allegedly breaking 2 election laws, wearing campaign gear inside a polling precinct, and loitering inside a precinct as a candidate. The Houston County Board of Elections has been investigating the allegations against Bibb for nearly a month, but has no authority to discipline Bibb if they find the accusations true.
What we're saying is there are other forces now who are going to be completing their investigation. Our role became one of preservation of evidence, preservation of statements from people who were at the polling locations. Those are the items that are going to be turned over to both the city and the county attorney, as well as the State Elections Board and the Secretary of State.
We did have hope that we would get just a little bit more information than we did today. But, again, I understand if there's, if they're legally bound not to say any more than they did today, I understand and I can respect that.
I reached out to Bibb for a comment, but he did not respond. Reporting in Houston County, Fariha Abrar, 13 WMAZ News.
If the state finds the allegations against Councilman Charlie Bibb to be true, he would be guilty of a misdemeanor in Georgia.